Good evening. You have turned into the UnKnown show with Kra-Z Wren-A, and that's me. Good evening, and how are you? I've been all over the place, but I've been busy. Okay, everybody, it's the holidays and people are busy. That's the way it's going to be. But after the holidays calm down, then I will probably be on the radio a lot more because I won't have anything to do, right? So I'll be out here 3 times a day, probably. Who knows? So, 2 things. Okay. Nelson Mandela from Africa. He passed away, I guess, today. 95 years old. I just wanted to say my prayers are out for his family, and 95 is pretty good, though. He lived a long life. And to my friends Chris and Theo over there in South Africa, yeah, I know how you're feeling. It's not a happy day for you. Some people like him, some people don't like him, but I'm not going to get into that conversation. Kind of done there with that. Last night, I got attacked by my cat. Again! Not really bad, but he scratched me. He just jumped up and scratched the crap out of me. I was bleeding all over the place. Stupid cat! I swear. I don't know what to do, you know. Sometimes I feel like just dropping him off somewhere in the middle of the forest and just saying, okay, be on your way. Because if I brought him anywhere, they'd probably, give him a shot and put him to sleep because he's a crazy cat, And I always think, oh, I got him all calmed down now. He's doing good. And last night he just looked at me funny and then he jumped up and started scratching the crap out of me. I was like, okay, you're a weirdo. Yes, we know. So, okay, there's nobody in this chat. Let me check. I have a chat room connected. Hi, Mystery. There you are. You were there. Hello. I have to type there. There you go. So what was I saying? I don't know. Now I'm lost. I lost myself amongst the wind. Woo! I'm still into Halloween, aren't I? I gotta cut that out. So anyway, the other day I went shopping. I told my friends about this already. You guys already know about it, but I was going to talk about it. Anyway, I went shopping at Wally World, local Walmart, and saw the weirdest thing. Okay, I have been going to stores most of my life. And, hey, and so now I'm all screwed up. And I was just walking past this aisle, and all of a sudden this lady and this man were fighting over this 4-year-old child that was sitting in a cart. And he was grabbing her, and she was grabbing the kid, and she was yelling at the guy, let go of my child, let go of my child. And I was like, is this some guy that just walked in the store and is trying to kidnap the kid in front of everybody, or what's going on? But then I kind of figured out it must be the dad, and sure enough, I guess I was. Anyway, they were tugging and tugging on this kid, and they were giving this poor kid a mental nervous breakdown. It was really, really messed up because you just don't do that to a kid, but they were doing it anyway. So I was just thinking, oh my God, I couldn't do anything because the guy that was fighting with the woman, he was like twice as big as me, and she was pretty much twice as big as me, and he looked a little bit muscular, and I just really wasn't going to go there and try to get into that situation because I would have just gotten beat up by the both of them probably. So I just stood there like everybody else. Everybody else was walking by. There was a lot of old people walking by, but there was one big guy. He was probably about, I don't know, 250 pounds, something like that. He was pretty big, and he was probably about 6'5", 6'6". I mean, he was tall. He was a big guy, and So anyway, I wasn't going to get involved, but I was watching, and then I was thinking, well, where's the Walmart people, right? And there wasn't anybody right away. And then some lady in the there was by the cash registers. She was screaming, "Somebody help! What's wrong with you people? Somebody just help!" And nobody was doing anything. Everybody was walking by and like kind of in shock, because we were all in shock, really, because they were screaming really loud. And I mean, everybody in the store probably heard them too. And finally they did call 911, and they got the police there and everything. But I was just thinking, that poor little child. Nobody was thinking about that child. And it's one thing when they're fighting over the kid, and you see this time and time again. And I know many people that have had the same problem. It's like the mother and father don't want to share the kid because they got divorced, and then the one parent wants to make the other parent suffer because the one's got custody and the other one doesn't, and the one that does have custody usually plays mind games with the other one, unless of course there's a problem with the other one. But a lot of people, the people I know, not some people in my family that I know, excuse me, do have problems, with, what are you doing, Doug? Stop it. Go sit down. Sit down. I'm telling you. I'm trying to talk, okay? So, they just play mind games with you because you broke up with them, and they just don't, they just don't really, they really don't. I don't know, they do it because they're mad because you got divorced with them, and they're mad, and they want to make you suffer forever and ever and ever. So, yeah. And besides that, they forget about the kid, What are they doing to the kid? They don't think about what they're doing to the kids' minds, because I've seen the kids grow up, and they're all messed up. Why are they messed up? Because the parents put them in that situation. It's like, if you're going to fight like cats and dogs like that, just do it. Don't do it with the child in the middle of you two. It just, I don't know. That was just grossing me out. I was really sad because when I walked away and they got all under control and stuff, when I walked away, tears started coming out of my eyes because it really affected me too. Even though I don't know them for Adam, it still affected me. So, So, how's everybody's day out there? I do have one person in chat because some people just love me. And the rest of you, where are you? Oh my gosh, it's 9:40 p.m. I know, you got to go to work tomorrow, right? What is tomorrow? Gosh, I don't even know. Let me see. Oh, today's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Okay, y'all got to work tomorrow. That's okay. Well, maybe we'll find somebody out here somewhere. Heh. Yeah, I know. Maybe the kid was on sale for Black Friday. Yeah, I know. It's like they were acting like, those people were acting like Black Friday people. I did see that. The people on Black Friday, I saw a lot of videos of people in different states and stuff having this Black Friday thing. And they were like busting through the doors. Some people were like on the other side of the door trying to hold the doors until they were ready to open. And people were just pushing on them. And then I saw one video where they actually went underneath some kind of blockade that they had there. They actually went underneath these like metal blockade doors or whatever they were. They went underneath them. And there was like one guy, he almost got trampled, and he had to go stand in a corner and sit there and catch his breath because he practically got smushed and trampled by the other people. I mean, these people, they should have just played a sound bite with it where the people were going moo, moo, because it was funny as heck. Oh my God. And a woman was fighting with a taser for a shopping cart. A taser. Really? Jeez, man, people are just crazy. I've never ever gone on a Black Friday kind of a thing. I don't want to. I don't want to. No thanks. Black Friday really is crazy stuff. Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of good videos. Amazing videos that day. it was fun. It was fun. So anyway, let me see. I was gonna get on some other cool stuff here. So how'd you like your little comedy strip there, Troy? I had to make the avatar of how you look, and I have no idea what you look like, so I just kind of guessed. So if the little, it's from Bitstrips. If anybody doesn't know what Bitstrips is, you can go there and you can make your own avatar, basically what you look like. I it's like you can't make it perfectly the way you look because, I mean, I have long hair, like almost down to my knees, right? And they don't have hair like that. So, anyway, see picture here? Let me see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Your hair is a little bit. It's a little bit longer. Well, shoot! I messed up. I thought if I was thinking, because I couldn't remember. I was thinking that if I made longer hair, you were going to get angry at me. Like, oh, what do you think I am? Some kind of long-haired hippie? So I didn't do it. I just put short hair. I thought, well, I better just watch out because I don't know what. And the clothes, I couldn't find black jeans for nothing. I found some black jeans, but he was wearing some really funky shoes. I couldn't get that right. And the face, I don't know. The face is funny. Anyway, this thing is called Bitstrips, and you can go in there and make yourself a cartoon character, and then you can make little comic strips and then put it on Facebook. It's kind of fun. Some of us have been playing around with it. It's kind of weird, but fun. I do it once in a while, maybe once a day. What? Now what? Oh, hang on. I'm popping all over the place. I has a funny face. You has a funny face too? You got a mustache? Darn it, I was going to put a mustache on there. I messed up, didn't I? I was going to put a mustache. Oh well. Oops. I couldn't get the eyebrows right and the eyes. It's like, oh my gosh. I don't have no idea what his nose looks like. It's like, I don't know. Never mind. Forget it. Anyway, I saw this weird video about Comet Ison zapping some military base in Fort Worth, Texas? I'm like, what? And there's glowing stuff in the sky, and they said it wasn't making any noise. It just kept glowing all these weird colors, and I'm like, okay. And they said it didn't make any noise, and they thought that the ETs were firing at the guys over there at the military base. I don't know. Yeah, interesting, huh? And let's see what else is interesting. 114-mile-hour winds leave 2,000 homes without power as storm sweeps in, and that's in the UK. There's been a lot of big winds, even in the United States. There's been a lot of high winds. I mean, I've been through winds like 50-mile-per-hour winds. I've never been through 100-mile-per-hour winds. I don't even know what that's like. I think my hair would probably, fly up above my head. I'd probably be sticking straight up. I wonder if that would pick you up and carry you or push you down the street when you're walking. It probably would. It'd probably push you down the street. I've felt that before, but I don't know if it was a 100-mile-an-hour wind, but I have been pushed by the wind before, which is a very odd feeling when you're walking down the street and the wind is pushing you along. Push, push, push. It is fun. To all my little art friends, if anybody likes art, I made my own art group page, so if you want to see me on Facebook and want to go see my art page, you're more than welcome to be a member of it. Just let me know. My art's not all that great, but it's it's getting there, and I'm working on it. Anyway, there's this other thing. I was watching this video, another video. I like to look at this wimp.com. It's www.wimp.com. It sounds funny, huh? No, wimp. Are you wimpy? Yes, I'm wimpy. They've had videos, and they put a lot of YouTube videos on there that are really cool. And I just love watching that stuff. There's like a lot of this, oh no, the cat's going crazy again. Don't you start. I'll have to smack you. Get the cat, dog. I'm serious. I'm having a cat problem again. You better not attack me. You bother me, and I swear I'm sicking the dogs on you. I will sick a dog on you. Crystal, get up. Crystal, get up. Get the cat. Get the cat. Crystal, come here. Sorry, guys. Come here. I just don't want my cat Come here, baby. Come here. Come protect mommy. Come here. Come on. Sit down. Stay here so the cat doesn't attack me. I'm gonna take the dog on you. I will. Don't attack me. Don't even look at me like that. Go away. Yeah, just sit down. I just don't want to get attacked. I don't care if I'm on the show or not. I don't want to get attacked. Okay, anyways, I was watching this really cute video where these people took a long time to do it, but they were trying to adopt a child. And they already had a child, but they wanted to adopt this other little child. And he is so adorable, too. He really is cute. But he has Down syndrome. But he's awesome. He's so sweet. And the little girl just loves him as her brother. And she's always talking about how she loves her little brother. And when he smiles, the kid just glows. He just glows. And he loves his little sister. And it was a really awesome story because a lot of people, they just leave those poor people in homes and they never get adopted out, and it's just a sad thing altogether. But those people really have a big heart, and I just thought that was awesome. And I saw this one thing. I saw this lady in Russia. They do weird stuff in Russia, I swear. They have a swing. It's a swing set, but it has it's more like a bench swing set. And this girl starts she starts going really fast, and then she starts flipping around, all the way up and down, all the way up above the bar and down, really, really fast, it's really super fast. She was cracking me up. She was funny. But I guess, I don't know if they all do that in Russia or just that one person did that, but it was funny. Never seen anybody go over the top of the swing set like that before. I wouldn't do it. I'm scared of cat. And let's see what else. I'll look and see if there's anything else excited. Yeah, well, I saw some more UFO stuff that came from the satellites up there. They have some more UFOs stuff up there. I was like, okay, do UFOs exist? I think so. And Comet Ison is on its way. I haven't checked today how close it is to Earth now, but it's going pretty fast. I think it's traveling very, very fast. Some people think that we're going to go through the tail of the Ison comet, which means all the debris. They think the debris is going to hit the Earth, and little pieces of asteroid, comet, whatever stuff is going to fall out of the sky and land on your head or your house or your car, and you're going to be pretty angry. It's going to do something with the weather, and I think the weather's already freaking out, if you want to know the truth. I did some copies of some Kandinsky paintings the other day, and I didn't do it exactly perfect, but boy, it sure turned out pretty good for just fooling around. I did it really fast. I was just trying to copy it. And I was like, but then I was copying this one part, and then I changed it, and I thought, oh, I like it better my way, so I left it. Sometimes you gotta do that. It's like, you can't copy everybody. You gotta do your own thing, right? Today I made this girl in a hammock. I was gonna make blonde hair on it like myself, but I put brown hair on it. And above I put, really? Because I'm sitting here in a hammock, and I put really because it's like, don't expect me to draw people is basically what I'm saying. I do not draw people. I do not draw animals. Don't expect me to. So I drew this person, which is a horrible drawing of a person. I think a 5-year-old can draw it better than that. But, you know, I cannot draw people or animals. Maybe someday I will try. But right now, I'm not going to try. I'm not very good at that. I could barely draw a head or eyeballs. If I draw an eyeball, what happens is I'll draw one eyeball bigger than the other one. It looks really funky, right? I cannot make them spaced apart the right place, you know. I'm just really, I love drawing with arrows and stuff. Arrows and weird stuff, and my friend just totally hates. Let's see what he's saying. Okay. Comment Negra. What? Okay. Wow, you're really talking away, and I'm just not paying attention. Okay, let's move on back there and see what you said. Okay. I'm reading. Odds of alien life very high. House panel hears the likelihood of life on other planets is very high. A planetary scientist told a House committee in a hearing some Democrats chided as evading U.S. issues. http://www.breitbart.com. And then you look under Big Government 2013 12-5. Odds of alien life very high. House panel hears. Congress. Like Comet Negra that brought back the Black Plague. Yeah, don't forget that. 666 years ago, Comet Negra. Yeah, I know. That's kind of weird. And they even have, don't they have a freeway? Yeah, they have a freeway called Highway 666 or something like that. I don't know. I think I've seen it. I don't think I've been on it, but I think I've seen it somewhere. So. But Congress is looking for more illegal aliens. Of course. Why not? More the merrier. Woo! Let's have one big party, man. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm way off track. You know, when I get off track, I get off track. I really do. Okay, let's see. Okay, look. Oh yeah, there's a lot of volcanoes going on right now around the Pacific Rim of Fire. There's volcanoes all over. There's volcanoes in Italy. There's volcanoes all over the world. There's quite a few volcanoes. I'm waiting for Mount St. Helens to go pop any time now. Man, I hope not. Really, but it's possible. I think it's already gone up a couple of times, so I'm just waiting for it to do. You know, one of these days it's going to flatten it out, won't it? Won't it just explode entirely, and then it'll just have a little volcano underneath the ground, and then what? It'll pop up another mountain? Maybe, I don't know. It's possible. Hey, it's possible, so I am told. Everything and anything is possible. Things in life are very strange. You can never rely on anything to be normal because it's not. What the hell am I saying? I don't know. Anyway. Oh yeah, Troy, did you see that? Converting static electricity to usable energy? Huh? Did you see that? Huh? Let me see. I'm going to copy that over to you right away because I don't really know if you saw this because you never said nothing. So I copied over here for you to look at. Oh, you did see it? I'll pop it there anyway. There it is, just in case you didn't see it. Okay. Yellowstone kaboom! Yeah! Yellowstone wants to go kaboom. Oh my gosh, if that thing goes... Well, I noticed that I'm going to be out of its way. I saw a map and it showed where it's going to go, and I'm going to be right out of its way. Thank good Lord for that. But then I got Fukushima. Oh well. Oh, and then the quakes! Oh my God, there's been earthquakes all over the place. I mean, there was earthquakes, okay, where I can't say it because I don't want to get in trouble, but there's been some earthquakes in Texas, and where a person I know that lives in Texas, it was in his hometown, and I was like, hello? What? You had an earthquake? He had an earthquake in his hometown. He probably wasn't home when it happened, but I mean, like, what? You know, you just don't hear about this stuff. And then California is just loaded full of earthquakes. It's so loaded. I looked at this one map the other night, and I'm shaking my head going, oh my God, California really is going to fall off into the sea anytime. I've never seen that many. I've been watching the California earthquake. There's a thing on the internet called California Earthquake Nevada thing, and it shows all the earthquakes, that have been going on, and I used to look at that thing almost daily. I used to look at it daily because I lived in California, and I was just wanting to know what's going on and where they're happening at and stuff like that, and how big they were and stuff. But I've never seen this many. Okay, I've never seen this many. I'm not kidding around. I've never seen that many. I don't even know how many there was on that map that I saw. It was like the whole coast from north to south, all the way down to Mexico, all the way up to Oregon, was full of earthquakes. And then it stopped around Oregon, and Oregon had a couple of them, and then Washington had a bunch, and then Alaska. So it's always Alaska, Washington, and California that get it really hit the hardest anyway. But, I don't know if it's possible they could fall off in the ocean. But, when I was living in California, though, there was this thing called a shelf. And the shelf was created, or it was it was a shelf. It was like the land was a shelf, and underneath the land was the ocean, okay? So it really literally is sticking out like a shelf, and there's nothing underneath but ocean water. It's really strange. And then when I used to live there, I used to hear these booms all the time. Boom! Really loud. Boom! And I'm like, what the heck is that? Nobody ever knew what it was. Go figure, huh? What was that? I don't know. Nobody knew that one. So, I mean, some people assume that they were just blowing something up underneath the water there, underneath the shelf. Well, why would they be blowing it up? Are they trying to make it stronger, or are they trying to make it weaker? Are they trying to make it fall off, or are they trying to build something, make the land, maybe they are exploding things, dynamiting things underneath there to make more dirt to support the shelf. I don't know. I don't know what the government and the military does, because they got so many secrets. They're just full of secrets. Oh my gosh. And then I read this one thing. It was a really cool article. It says, Why Life Does Not Really Exist. Brainwave Scientific American Blog Network. It's blogs.scientificamerican.com. And I was reading all that stuff, and it was saying about how successful, what successful people do to get successful, and what they avoid to be successful. And that was very interesting, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I do almost all these things, and I'm like, seriously? I didn't even know I could do those things, and I'm like doing a lot of those things, and I'm like, wow, maybe I'm on the road to success, huh? Who knows? I don't know. I mean, just, one thing you just don't do, you never do, is don't give up. When you are on a pursuit of a goal, of happiness, and you want something good in your life, and you want a career in something, or you want a certain thing, you just keep going at it. You keep going at it, you keep going at it, you keep going at it. Just keep going strong, and don't ever stop. Even, sometimes you get lazy and go, I don't feel like it, or I'm not that good, or I'm not going to be able to do it, or you just move on to the next thing. But boy, I don't think it's good. I think when you give up, it's really when you mess up, because that's what I used to do, and a lot of different things that I did. I used to always give up, and that's a mistake. I used to play music. I used to play keyboards and music all the time, for about, 6 or 7 years straight. Every day after work, I would play music. And then one day I just quit. I quit. Because I sent my mom a tape, and she didn't like it, but she wasn't understanding it. And it's hard to really say it on the radio, what I mean by that, but it's, musicians understand it, I guess, but, when you play music, it's very, you put a lot of your energy and your heart and all of you into it. And I guess on a tape recorder, which I had a lousy, cheap cassette tape recorder, okay, I didn't have any, fancy equipment to tape it with. All I had was this stupid little cassette tape player. It didn't really pick up all of what I was playing in there, because it just couldn't do it. It was just a cheap cassette player. So, but there were things you can't, some songs I would play, it was like over and over and over again, but it's like, Mom, if there was drums and a guitar with this, then you would see what I'm playing, and it would make sense. But, you would see when you're a keyboard player, you kind of imagine that there's drums, and you imagine that there's a guitar player and a singer there playing with you, around you. You just kind of imagine that in your head. So while you're playing, you actually hear guitar, and you hear drums, and you hear people singing, because you're making this up. You're making the song come alive in your head, and then you play what you're playing. I don't know. It's hard to explain that. But it's very, very fun though. A lot of fun. But I wish I didn't give it up. So I'm thinking about starting it up over again. Why not? This is my life. I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to give up and just stop doing everything? I don't think I'm going to do that. I really don't want to give up on anything. I really want to just go forward and do all the things I've always wanted to do. I'm doing it now. I'm doing all of it now. And I think everybody should, if there's something you really want to do, it's really in your heart, and you really just want to go out there and get it. Go get it. Get it. Don't let anything stop you. Don't let people stop you, especially people. Oh my gosh, people are so mean sometimes. They're really bad critics, and they just really get in your face. I'm not talking about you, Mystery, okay? I'm talking about other people that I know. Anyway, oh, he's talking to himself again. Okay. Well, let's see what he says now. So anyway, you just go out and get what you want, basically. And everybody needs a job, but it's like sometimes, I'm serious, sometimes a job takes away all of what you could be. It does, because it takes away all your energy. You're tired when you come home. You don't feel like doing what you really want to do because you're tired and you don't want to do it. So it takes a lot. A regular job, just a piece of junk, $9 an hour job, takes away everything that you could be. And you could make a heck of a lot more money at something else than what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that, hard to explain, but I've spent, oh my gosh, I've worked over 35 years, I think, and I just, it was just such a waste of time. All I did was just pay the rent and pay the bills and pay the rent and pay the bills and get some food and get some gas. And, I didn't have a life at all. Nothing. I had no life at all. Now I'm like, I'm getting old. And now it's my time to start waking up and bringing out all of what I can be and I'm just, the young people, oh my gosh, it's just too bad that they can't start out younger. I don't know. Well, listen to me. I'm just rambling on, aren't I? Whatever. Okay, he made a homemade reactor with chicken poo. What? He made a homemade nuclear reactor with chicken poo? What? Okay. Oh my gosh, people are strange. Okay, oh boy, that's funny. Let's see, extreme cold gripping much of the western United States. Every state that's entirely west of the Mississippi River has some form of winter cold weather advisory except Kansas. Kansas? Why not Kansas? Cough, huh? In Texas made the earthquake. Okay. Yeah, but, yeah, I know, because it's supposed to snow tomorrow, what they say. That's why I went shopping today, because it's going to snow tomorrow. I hope it does! Really! I want some snow around my Christmas lights. That's pretty. Well, I don't know if it's going to snow this far down. It's probably just going to be the mountaintops, but it's cold enough to snow, that's for sure. It's like 30-something. Let me see what my phone says here. I think it's 30-something degrees out. 66. Wow, that's hot. I'd be sweating over there. Yeah, it was cold. Actually, when I was in the store, I had to go buy a jacket. I'm serious. I had to buy a jacket because I didn't bring one with me because I thought that I needed one. Because I thought I needed a jacket. I mean, what? I didn't bring one because I didn't think I would need one. I had just a sweater on and I was freezing, so I went in the store and bought a jacket. I didn't buy an expensive one, just something else to put over my sweater because I was freezing to death. And I was like, I can't walk around like this. Clock. Okay, here we go. Let's get the weather on here. This stupid weather never wants to. Come on, give me the weather. Okay, it's loading up here. Okay, let's see what it says for tomorrow. Yep, it's still going to snow tomorrow. Tomorrow, the lowest is going to be 16. Okay, tomorrow's high temperature is going to be 34. But wait, there's more. On Saturday, it's going to be, the low is going to be 10 degrees and the warmth, oh my God! And it's going to be 27 for the high. 27 for the high and 10 degrees for the, God, it's going to be freezing cold. I'm going to have to bring my poor cat in. He's going to freeze. Oh my God, I got an outside cat out there. I don't think I should leave him out there, do you? It's 25 degrees right now. What? 25 degrees. Oh my gosh. You know, I've never lived in anything like that before. I mean, I'm from Arizona. You know? 25 degrees, you don't see that too often in Arizona. Unless you're in the mountains or something. But, you know, and even, oh my gosh, you guys are, what do you live in Florida? Yeah. I think you live in Florida. It's 79 degrees over there in the Carolinas. Wow, that's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. And it's going to be 10 degrees tomorrow. The lowest temperature, 10. Ooh. Might as well move to Alaska. Huh. Fun. The Darth Obama. What? What does Darth mean? I don't even know what a Darth is. Is that a person? What is that? Darth Obama and his weather machine? Is it, you mean damn Obama? Or what is Darth? You got me all freaked out. Like a Darth Vader? Oh, okay. Darth Vader. You're cracking me up. I swear. Oh, it got a funny face for you. Oh. Okay. Heh. Heh. Does that mean you're laughing? Heh. H-E-H is like, heh. I don't know what kind of a laugh that is. Heh. Oh my God. I know you want to hear me talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, but I want to play a song, okay? So Just chill out. Let me play a song. Okay. Shoot. Why do I do that? Okay. Be back in a minute. Okay, thanks. Woohoo! I'm back, Lucy. What? I don't know. Okay, I'm looking around for something to talk about. I don't know. Sometimes my head is empty-headed. That's what happens to you sometimes when you got too much going on. And even forget where things are at. At least I do remember where my house is at. I haven't gotten that bad yet. But I got some new vitamins today, not for just my memory, but for to build my immune system. I got some, I can't pronounce that stuff. Echinacea or something like that. Echinacea. I don't know how to say that. And if you use that and a lot of vitamin C, that'll keep you from getting the flu. But I got me some flu and cold medicine just in case I get the cold, because I hate shopping for cold medicine when I'm deathly ill, because I can't even think. I'll be sitting there trying to read the stupid packages of the cold and flu medicine, and I can't read. I can't think when I'm sick. I'm just sitting there, and I just can't even. I don't even know what I'm buying. I'm trying to buy something, don't know what I'm buying. What is with these girls on Facebook and their naked pictures of other girls? What the heck? I'm getting rid of that chick. I don't like that. Why do girls do that? I don't try to find naked looking pictures of women, and I don't want your stupid... Oh, you know what? I'm unfriending that one. I can't seem to get them off of there, so that's the only thing I can do is unfriend them. Whatever. I don't like that stuff on my Facebook. Sorry, I like my Facebook page clean, like a little girl. Like a little girl's Facebook. I know I'm weird. So, bite me. Got a lot of Nelson Mandela on Facebook, I'll tell you that. He's plastered all over this thing. Jeez, almost every other article. Look at that. Every other article is Nelson Mandela. I'm not kidding. Well, it is a big day for some people, Some people don't know if he's good. Some people think he's bad. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. I had a show about this one time. Oh my God. Why are people... Oh, now there's some guy saying something dirty on here. I'm not even repeating that, okay? I'm not even going to write that in my chat. That's just... Why can't I get the notification thing? You should... Usually... Let me see. No? Well, it is off of there. I don't get it. Oh, brother. Facebook is turning into porn. I'm telling you. Facebook is turning porn. What the heck? Knock it off, okay? I like my Facebook clean like a little kid, okay? That's it. Stupid people. Why do they do it? It's like, you want to plaster your garbage? Don't do it from my Facebook, okay? I know, I'm getting angry about that. I don't like good stuff on there. It's like, just think of me as a 10-year-old kid. Would you want to put that on there in front of a 10-year-old kid? Well, how many people out here have kids that are on the computer that could be seeing this stuff? Okay? You people don't even think, They don't. They don't think. I don't think they do. I don't understand it, but oh well. Oh my gosh. So, I don't really see... Oh, there's a comet ice and something. Fireballs coming down everywhere. It's just the beginning as we start to rotate through Ison's debris field. I told you. Aha. I'm going to share that. I don't know if this is any good or not. Huh. I can't watch it right now because it's a video, so I'll just have to read it later. A lot of stuff going on. Okay. Let's see. What is this? Meteor hit man's home, giant fireball in Hawaii. Huh. Okay. I'm going to copy that too. Sorry, I'm busy doing all this stuff, but I got to look for stuff here. Otherwise, if I don't look for stuff, then I won't know what I'm talking about, because I'll forget. I don't know. What? Oh, what a pretty sunset that is. Wow. Huh. I sense it. Hey, what happened to it? There was a sunset. What was that? Man, this computer's doing some weird stuff. I can't even explain what it just did. Yeah, whatever. What are you saying over there, Mystery? Okay. You gotta watch Bohemian Rhapsody video I posted. Oh yeah? I've seen that before, I think. I don't know. Huh. Where's Mo? Where's Mo? Where's Mo? Where's Mo? What happened to Mo? She should be out here. Oh, maybe she's not. Maybe she's fast asleep, huh? She'll probably get up like 12. She always gets up at 12. She gets up around midnight, stays up for about 10 minutes and goes back to bed. She gets on the internet. I don't know why she does that. She gets on the internet, she wakes up, gets on the internet, and then goes back to sleep. That's weird. It's like if I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm not going to get on the internet. But she does that. I don't know why. She misses us, I guess. I don't know. Hi, Mo. I'm talking about you. Maybe she'll wake up now. She'll hear her ears ringing. Are your ears ringing, Mo? Wake up. Oh my gosh. So this is kind of one of my goofy shows because I have nothing planned on it at all. Nothing at all. No, you guys want to call me real? That's about as real as you can get. Okay. Yeah, coming out here in the southwest, southern part of the United States, over there in the west coast, southern west coast. Yeah, that's where I'm at. The southern left coasters. Oh my gosh. Don't feel like the west though. Feels more like the North Pole. Of course, my heater's been like constantly running. My heater's won't even shut off. I don't know why. It just keeps going and going and going. That's kind of scary. I'm afraid it's going to overheat and blow up or something. Hope not. I don't know. But it's that cold, you know. It really is that cold that it's just running and running and running. So, okay. I'm just totally boring you probably, huh? Oh, well. Whatever. I should just make this a music show. I know. Some people hate it, though. Especially Sarah. She don't like it. I'm going to play another song. Be right back.
Well, it seems like 100 years or more. The hands of time sure have been moving slow. We may have met in the sun or the April rain, but there's one thing I know for sure. There was blueberry wine that summer, blueberry wine that spring. I know I loved you then, but I can't remember anything. Now it might have been some way that you looked at me, a sound you'd make or something you would say. Those hazy nights make all things seem a little sweeter. Always been a little foolish that way. There was blueberry wine that summer, blueberry wine that spring. I know I loved you then, this letter I've been saving, and it's just signed always your blueberry girl. I don't even know where you're living, but I guess I wouldn't fit now in your world. That was blueberry wine that summer, blueberry wine that spring. I know I loved you then, yeah, but I can't remember anything.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm playing some strange songs tonight. I know. That was a different one. That was kind of nice, though, and comfortable sounding. I don't know. It's cute. Okay, I found something to talk about here. Well, after this, I'm going to talk about something else that I've talked about once before, but I found something really interesting. Anyway, okay. This was on Facebook the other day, and I thought it was really cool. It's like chronic inflammation, symptoms, and remedies, okay? Okay, number 1, if you got belching, a lot of belching, take ginger and apple cider vinegar. If you have bloating, just take apple cider vinegar. If you have burning skin, use vitamin D, fish oil, and aloe vera. If you have constipation, try coconut oil, olive oil, and apple cider vinegar. Sounds gross. Number 5, if you cough, sore throat, take honey, garlic, and oregano. Yee. Cramping, take apple cider vinegar and activated charcoal. Dark circles and bags, probiotics and mint. Diarrhea, probiotics. Fatigue, meditation, and adequate sleep. Fever and chills, cayenne pepper, turmeric, and honey. Headache, no chocolate, no refined sugars. Itchy ears and eyes, try cucumber and chamomile tea bags. Joint pain, exercise regularly, and use krill oil. Ew. Number 14, loss of appetite, ginger and rosemary and fenugreek. And memory problems, which I have, hot beverages, superfoods, and no alcohol. What do they mean by superfoods? Fish or something? I don't know. Superfoods, okay. Number 16, muscle spasms, water, yoga, and meditation. 17, rash, hives, and acne. Lemon and honey. Rough skin, vitamin D, and fish oil. Stuffy, runny nose, eucalyptus, and elderberry. That's true, because when I was a little child, every time I had a really stuffed up nose, my mom would always tell me, go down and get a eucalyptus leaf off the eucalyptus tree, because we had this huge eucalyptus tree in our backyard. She said, go get a leaf and then just smell it. So I did that, and it worked. I just sat there and smelled it, and it actually worked. It unclogged my nose. I mean, you know what I mean. Unstuffed my nose. Awesome. So it worked. It really does work. I don't know what elderberry does. I've never tried it. Number 20, water retention, asparagus, parsley, and watercress. I wonder if you could just stick that in your food, or like, I don't know. But anyway, there was another, inside here, there was some people talking on the comments, and I found it very interesting. comment in here. I'm going to find that too in a minute. Some girl was talking about having taken the antibiotic ciprofloxacin could be left behind some inflammation problems. People don't realize the side effects when they take it. Here's one link. It's a magnesium heals cipro damage. Well, cipro is what my doctors put me on, and that antibiotic after I had a bad cat bite, and I had a very bad overdose, and I also sprained my foot for 4 months. It wouldn't heal for 4 months, and it's still trying to heal. And I'm going to go into this article now and see what this article says about the magnesium, because kind of interesting. Okay, this is from Natural News. I used to read Natural News all the time on my other show. So, okay, I'm going to read it again. Oh, here we go. This is like old times. Gosh. Okay. Magnesium heals cipro damage. Cipro. Whatever. Cipro. Okay. Even though I've been hearing magnesium miracle stories for a decade, here's a magnesium testimonial from a reader of my blog that amazed even me. First of all, wait a minute, let me just make sure I'm got my microphone on. Okay, I do. First of all, I have to set the stage. Many of you may not know that a certain family of antibiotics called fluoroquinolone causes muscle and tendon damage. We take what causes muscle and tendon damage? I'm thinking, does it? Oh, I don't. Okay. We take an antibiotic hoping it will kill a bacteria that's infecting us. We might expect some digestive problems with the antibiotics, but tendon and muscle damage doesn't enter our heads, and unfortunately doesn't enter the heads of most doctors. Oh, gosh. I've edited the following information from the website called antibiotics.org, and discussing the dangers of fluoroquinolone antibiotics. In July 2008, the FDA imposed a black box warning on Cipro. Oh God, I'm going to kill myself. Levaquin and Avelox and many other fluoroquinolone antibiotics due to the serious side effect of tendon rupture causing long-term disability. Oh my God. The horrible irony is that Cipro is often prescribed post-op for tendon repair. Here is the more complete list of side effects. I'm getting really sick. I'm sorry. I already have tendonitis. Thanks a lot. Great. Okay. So tendonitis, tendon rupture, tendon ligament, joint and muscle damage, vision damage, hearing loss, taste perversion, peripheral neuropathy, tingling, burning sensation, insomnia, nightmares, anxiety attacks, depersonalization, cognitive disorders, brain, heart, liver, kidney, pancreas, blood, and endocrine disorders, severe psychotic reactions. Ooh, that's happening to me already. Suicidal thoughts or actions of gastrointestinal damage. Drug interactions make the risk of injury with fluoroquinolones even higher. So the side effects could be even worse if you are taking a fluoroquinolone at the same time you are taking corticosteroids, prednisone, Flovent, Nazerol, Asmacort, Advair, Discu, methylprednisolone dose pack, and Elicolone cream, desomethasone cream, and Sterapred, and non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, Motrin, Pamprin, Aleve, Advil, and ibuprofen. Advil's my favorite aspirin because it works on me all the time. And I'm not supposed to take it or what? So the side effects could be even worse if you take it. Oh boy. It's estimated that tens of thousands of people are damaged by the quinolone antibiotics each year, and unfortunately most are undiagnosed or misdiagnosed. Misdiagnosis of these antibiotics can be called fibromyalgia, multiple sclerosis, rheumatoid diseases, myositis, heart problems, or neuropathies of every severity and kind. The effects of quinolone, gosh, I can't say that, quinolone, okay? Antibiotics are cumulative. Each person has a unique threshold of tolerance that, once surpassed, creates symptoms corresponding to various disorders with long-lasting and permanent damage. Most people are exposed to quinolones through taking them as a drug prescription or through food consumption. Most poultry and beef treated with these drugs. The antibiotics.org's website has some suggestions on how to overcome the effect of fluoroquinolones, but I have something to add from a reader of my blog who used magnesium to overcome the effects of Cipro on her body. Here is her story. I just wanted to thank you for giving me my life back. In December 2008, I had a bladder infection. That's what I had. And I was given Cipro. And yeah, and when I had a bladder infection, I was given Cipro. Oh, I thought that was a cat bite. Now I'm confused. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. I did have a bladder infection or something like that. And they gave me Cipro. Okay. On the medication, I actually felt worse and mid-course was switched to a different antibiotic. The muscle pain was intolerable and the trouble with urination seemed to worsen. Long story short, in 6 different antibiotics, along with another round of Cipro, over a period of 2 months, I had so much groin and hip pain I was unable to walk. It felt like my insides were tearing with each step. For 2 years, through extensive testing and blood work, CT, MRI, and X-ray, the doctors could not determine the cause. I was diagnosed with dyslexia and put on anti-inflammatory drugs and sent to physical therapy. PT changed nothing. I personally took charge and headed off to an acupuncturist and private yoga lessons. This helped, but still, walking was unbearable at times. Not being satisfied with my diagnosis, I was constantly researching. When my mother had a similar experience with Cipro, I began researching the side effects and came to believe it was the culprit all along affecting my muscles. The problem was what to do now. In my research, I found Dr. Jay Cohen's site, and he described how magnesium had helped some of his patients suffering from Cipro side effects. God, I'm going to kill that doctor. So I started researching magnesium and its benefits, which led me to you. Having used magnesium pills years ago, which gave me diarrhea even with the smallest dose, I decided to purchase angstrom magnesium suggested on your site. Within a week, I noticed the pain was lessening, allowing me to walk for longer periods at a time. But I didn't trust it just yet. I thought it was too soon for it to have worked so well. But before this, going to the store was impossible. By the time I got out of the car and walked to the store, I was done for. I could not go any farther. My life was limited, and I refused to use a wheelchair just yet. But now it was changing. I was scheduled for a pain medicine appointment where they were going to inject my abdomen and with anesthesia to see if they could stop the pain. But after being on angstrom for 2 weeks and feeling a noticeable improvement, I pushed the appointment to the next month. When the appointment came up again, I canceled it. I no longer needed treatment and still don't. The angstrom was doing its job. I have to tell you that I am completely mobile after being on angstrom for 3 months. I am still not completely healed, but it doesn't get better than this. I am happy with it. I can live with it. But after receiving your blog today, in which you state that magnesium healing can take up to 6 months or more, I am encouraged that I may be completely healed. I still have a tightness in the gluteus maximus muscle, but it is not enough to stop me from moving. I am hopeful that in time that this too will subside. The thing that amazes me and shocks me is not one of the doctors I saw ever suggested that magnesium deficiency could be the problem. Even when I expressed to my doctor that I have excruciating leg cramps, it was not suggested. Of course, a blood panel was done, and in my opinion, was on the very low end of the scale, just 0.4 above the lowest average for magnesium levels. It was considered an acceptable level, so magnesium was not prescribed. And at the time, I had no idea that magnesium could be a culprit in the muscle spasms and was so important for muscle function. But after reading what you had to say about it on your site, I figured I had nothing to lose. I am grateful to have found your site. You have pulled me back from the brink of despair and given me back my life. I never thought I would walk again, and after 2 years I was losing hope. I am only 56, which for me is too young to spend the rest of my life incapacitated with no explanation for it. As my husband and I are getting closer to retirement, I can now look forward to activity, taking part in it. Thank you for giving of your wisdom, and the creation of your website is truly a gift. So, there you go. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, I really am into this because, I don't have anything like this happening to my body. I don't have any kind of muscle spasms or anything like that happening. I do have tendonitis. I've had tendonitis way before they ever gave me Cipro. And it certainly isn't making it go away either. I still got the tendonitis, but they gave me the tendonitis. They gave me this little thing to wrap around your arm for the tendonitis. It's kind of like the other thing. It's like like the other thing that happens to your hand, but it's like not tendonitis, it's something else. But they just wraps around your arm and it helps you. It helps the pain go away. But anyways, because I had that major, what do you call it? I lost it again. I lost it. Where did I go? I don't know. Am I here? No. Yeah. So yeah, I got the major overdose. There it is. Found it. I found it. I lost it and I found it. I lost it and I found it. Oh. Okay. I had a major overdose, and it's just like, the Cipro thing really gets to me whenever I see that stuff. So anyway, there you go. I don't know why they were talking about that in this article, but they were. So pretty much I had to read that because I'm kind of into that. Here's a girl that says she had the flu for 14 weeks, and she used garlic and echinacea. Echinacea! However the hell you say that, Steph. I hate medical terms and medical words. I really do, because it's like, do I understand that? No. What does it mean? I don't know. How do you pronounce it? I didn't go to medical school, so I don't know how to pronounce these things. I would flunk. If I went to medical school, I would flunk. And the teacher would probably look at me like, you need to go learn Spanish. I think I know how to talk Spanish better than I can talk medical terms, really. Seriously. ¿Cómo se llamas? Oh, muy bien. Muy bien. Oh, yeah. Okay. I could probably speak Japanese better, too. Oh, so, what you doing? Oh, I don't know. Anyway. Thought I'd read that stuff. That was pretty interesting. So, there you go. Interesting health news for today. So, what's next? I don't know. It's at 10:48. I've been doing this for like what, an hour now or something? I don't know. Okay, just looking for something else here. Just give me 2 seconds here. I got more stuff on my page. I'm just looking. Bing! Looking. Okay, we talked about iSong. I got too much of my art stuff in the way here. My page goes really, really slow. These weird dust waves lately. Like they call this one thing in Australia, a red wave dust storm hits Western Australia, and it looks like just looks like a fake picture. Maybe it is fake. I don't know. Never know. You never know what's, you see stuff on the internet. You never know what's real and what's not sometimes. You just gotta make up your mind and ask friends. Is that real or isn't it real? Is it real or is it not real? Is it Memorex? Is it live or is it Memorex? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I'm being quiet now. Shh! Quiet! The cats are sleeping. The dogs are sleeping too. Oh, look at that. They're all snuggled up to each other. The dogs are. Well, they're touching each other. They must be cold. That's cute. That's cute when they do that. I like that. Well, my two of my cats, when they were kittens, used to snuggle up to my dog, and they used to all sleep on the dog bed together. It was so sweet. They're just amazing sometimes, the things they do. Really sweet. So, okay, there's an earthquake in Texas. Well, we're getting down there. Slowly but surely. I got the slowest computer in America. I think I do. Well, I guess my friend Mystery Guest took off. Where he went to. Don't hear him talking anymore. I don't hear him ding, 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 click, 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 click. I always hear just clicking. No clicking. Where'd he go? Maybe he took a break. Uh-oh, there's a click. I hear it. Okay. Okay, I'm still looking though. Just give me a second. Oh yeah, this one guy, that was funny. This one guy, he did 10 backflips in 5 seconds. I'm serious, this guy just went to town. Oh, it's so weird. I was like, what God? How can anybody do that? And then there's this boxer puppy. He only has 2 legs. And he's walking and running with 2 legs. 2 front legs. He has no back legs. And he's running and playing. I've never seen anything like that. Have you? Didn't think that was even possible. Then there's this mother cat that just had kittens. And there's some little baby ducklings that she adopted, and they were all together with a kitty getting milk. The kittens and the ducklings together. Pretty weird. I love to see that stuff. That's funny. And well, the rest of this is pretty boring. There's a snow geese tsunami. A snow geese tsunami. That was pretty weird. There's this guy, I guess he raised lions probably when they're little tiny lions, and they let him loose in Africa, and every once in a while he goes and visits them, and they come running up to him, and they just jump on him, and they just all roll up on the ground together, and they're all just rolling on him, and hugging him. They actually hugged the guy. That was so cute. There's amazing things in this world sometimes. Really amazing. There's a snowman guy, some guy dressed up as a snowman. And he looks like just a snowman sitting there in front of a business, and people walk by and he moves or says something. It scares the heck out of everybody. That's a funny video. That's on Wimpy TV. And, oh, gee, I was talking about that other article and I gave you the wrong one. Oh, it's this other one. It's www.forbes.com. And it's about mentally strong people and the 13 things they avoid. That's what I meant. I was on the wrong article before. Oops. Did it again. I'm always oopsing. Okay. And anything else new here? I'm trying to find it. Okay. Oh, brother. Anybody see that guy? Good idiot, man. He's like what's his name? What's this guy's name? I forgot this guy's name. Bill Gates, yeah. He puts this picture of him, and he's at the sign. It says, "Hey, Facebook. As some of you may know, I'm Bill Gates. If you click and share this link, I will give you $5,000. It's about time I give back to the people." And I'm like, yeah, I want $5,000. I still haven't gotten it yet, though. I clicked on it. Nothing happened. I would love to have the money. Please send the money soon. Do you have my address? Okay. And there's this picture of this whole carport in an apartment complex. Looks like an apartment complex or a condominium or something like that. Whole thing fell down, a bunch of cars. Yeah, there's like all kinds of stuff like that. Things falling down on cars and stuff. Scary. Okay. Okay. I think that's all I got here. Read. So I'll play another song and I'll look for something more somewhere else. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, let's play this one. I'll be right back. Okay.
What he has become. sorry grave, and he swears before his own he'll paint a better picture than the ones who did before.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I was looking at an article. Oops, wasn't watching the time. So, should I have chili or tacos tonight? Chili or tacos? I'm like hungry. I'm thinking, I got both. I defrosted both. I just can't figure out which one I want. The tacos takes long time. So the chili's already made. All I have to do is just heat it up. So I'll probably go with chili because I'm just totally lazy tonight. I did a lot of shopping and my feet hurt. My feet hurt so bad, it's not even funny. I mean, really, really. Lasagna and turkey. Yuck. 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 Mystery! Yuck! Oh. Okay, put some. Have you put your onions in your turkey too? Do you put onions in your turkey? I'm just wondering. Do you put onions in your turkey? It's gross. In my stuffing, I do. Actually, I do put onions in my stuffing. So, okay, wait. Yeah, of course. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read another article because now I'm in article reading tonight because my brain is like on a, sleeping. So it's better if I read articles. At least I could talk about something. So here we go. Here's a thing for all us hippie chicks. Okay. Herbal antioxidants improve learning and memory. Could decrease Alzheimer's risk. Alzheimer's? Oh, I like to say Alzheimer's. Everybody I know says Alzheimer's. I'll say Alzheimer's because it's just fun. Okay. Susan Farr, PhD, professor of geriatrics at St. Louis University School of Medicine, presented her preliminary findings regarding herbs that can reduce cognitive decline at a Society for Neuroscience conference, Neuroscience 2013. The herbs tested were rosemary and spearmint. Dr. Farr's study used mice exhibiting age-related dementia and cognitive decline. What? She didn't use raw herbs. Instead, she was supplied proprietary extracts for those herbs from Keeman Industries, a company involved in developing food products, nutraceuticals, and ingredients for supplement companies. What about the mice, though? Susan Farr used 3 different extracts, one high-dose rosemary extract, another low-dose rosemary extract, and a spearmint extract. She discovered that a high-dose rosemary extract created the greatest improvements with memory and learning in 3 tested behaviors. The low-dose rosemary and spearmint extracts improved memory in 2 of the behavioral tests. This research managed to observe increased antioxidant activity in areas of the brain connected to memory and learning. Oxidative stress in those areas of the brain precipitate age-related dementia, ranging from cognitive decline to full-blown Alzheimer's disease. Although Dr. Farr declined to comment on what amounts, if any, would be helpful for humans, she did state, "Our research suggests these extracts made from herbs might have beneficial effects on altering the course of age-associated cognitive decline. It's worth additional study." Despite her inconclusive determination for humans, she did mention that consuming both herbs is beneficial for health. Here are some natural news articles that extol the health benefits of rosemary herbs, including other research on rosemary and memory. That's natural. That's http www.naturalnews.com. Regardless of the quest for more studies and research grants of rosemary and spearmint for staving dementia and cognitive decline, there are herbs with a centuries-old history of improving memory and mental acuity. What the heck is that? Oh, wait a minute. Is this another language? What the heck? Oh, I can't even say that. Ayurveda and its use of Brahmi, Bacopa, and Coca-Cola. Not Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola with a K. K. What? According to the Ayurveda practitioner, whatever her name is, the herb Brahmi is extinct. Okay. Supplements called Brahmi are either simple Bacoma moneri or Gotu Cola, ideally a mixture of Bacopa moneri, Anderi, and Gotu Cola. Oh my gosh, delivers benefits close to what Brahmi once did. I think I'm talking Indian here. Vaidya has continued his family lineage of Ayurveda practitioners' use of balancing Bacopa and Gotu Cola together as a substitute for the extinct Brahmi plant. He explains how Bacopa itself handles each of the three properties of the mind: DHI, learning and comprehension; Dhriti, retention of knowledge; and Smriti, memory or recall, and helps harmonize these properties together. He adds that Gotu Cola, that's Gotu, it's like Gotu, Kola, that's Gotu Cola, is even more powerful than Bacopa for enhancing mind power, especially memory. But it can be harmful to some if not buffered with other herbs and or balanced with Bacopa. It's even banned in Canada. According to Vyada, Ayurveda considers Gotu Cola its most powerful anti-aging herb as well. Vaidya provides informational e-booklets for these and other herbs. If you live near an Ayurveda clinic or practitioner, it's wise to pay a visit for complete non-invasive, non-radiological consultation without other expensive medical devices, which makes these consultations cheaper than mainstream medical office visits. Why do I read this stuff? They usually carry a complete line of herbs in bulk powders, also much less expensive than off-the-shelf and even online capsules and tablets. Let's not forget the power of coconut oil for staving off and reversing dementia. While we're at it, cold-pressed organic virgin coconut oil is ideal. There are arguments that the label organic is meaningless with coconut farming because chemicals aren't used, and better to be safely fooled. 2 to 4 tablespoons of coconut oil daily has even reversed advanced Alzheimer's disease. I'm saying Alzheimer's, if you're not familiar with this matter, make sure you check your sources at the bottom of this article. Wow. So, coconut oil's a good thing, huh? Okay. I do it. I'll snap to it. I'll be right with it. Okay. So, there we go. There's something. Blah, blah. Be right back. Good show? That's a good show, really? I think it sucks. But anyway. Where am I? I need a new tab here. I don't want to shut my show up. I don't know how long I've been doing this. A long time. Let's see. Oh, Robert Scott Bell show. Okay. I gotta find me a John Rappaport article. I like reading his stupid stuff. No, it's not stupid. It's really smart. Let me see where is it. As thirsty. Sorry. I was thirsty. I'm sorry. Okay. What does he have to say today? Anything? Mind programming. Okay. This ought to be fun. Maybe I can play with this one. Sometimes not. Okay. Tenocracy is Veiled Mind Control by John Rappaport. Whether we know it or not, like it or not, want it or not, we are engaged in a struggle that the struggle concerns the human spirit. Understanding it, experiencing it, defending it against attacks. The spirit isn't some vague ghost or apparition. It's front and center, even in this blind world. It animates action. It has great power. It defies reduction. The spirit proliferates thought and vision. It doesn't settle for simplistic harmonies that short-circuit its inventions. It isn't a happy, happy rainbow. It isn't a child's fairy tale. In articles about my collection, The Matrix Revealed, I've stressed over and over that human thought originates in a non-material sphere. A sphere outside the conventional energy and space and time. That means the brain isn't thinking. It's performing calculations directed by ideas that are far more than chemical, biological reflexes. Tenocracy and its utopian fantasies provide a perfect negative example. Added researchers look forward to the day when your brain connected to a massive computer that is a super brain will have an instant access to so much information it will ascend to a new level of knowledge and power, and then greater reality will emerge. But on what assumptions is this fantasy based? First, you can download information from the super brain. You can perceive it all and somehow incorporate it. Translation: the super brain will impose itself on you. This is called mind control, plain and simple. You will be able to think with the super brain, which directs your thought patterns and conclusions. Again, mind control. This super brain is like a very, very wise parent who gives you the best information and best conclusions. You will obey because the parent is right, correct, and is looking out for your best interests. As if that isn't enough, you'll also be able to gain new insights because your brain and the super brain computer are in sync. But none of this really involves active thought because what the two brains are doing is automatic. So, insights, whatever they may consist of, are programmed into you. If that sounds like freedom, Pavlov was Thomas Paine. Pavlov? I think I'm saying that wrong. Brain activity on any level, whether biological or chemical or machine, isn't about freedom. It's about carrying out directives that originate in free choice. Actually, thought is based on freedom. You think, which is to say, you make inquiries and decisions and conclusions outside the automatic venue of chemical and biological activity. You do that. You aren't your brain. If you were your brain, freedom would wouldn't exist, and we could all pack it up and go home and forget about life and the future. Therefore, no superbrain computer is going to supply you with freedom. It's going to enforce automatic reflexes based on somebody's algorithms. How did we get into this mess? The answer is simple. We forgot about what freedom is. For decades, we've taken it for granted. We've overlooked the study of freedom and its implications. If you develop a vision about the future you want, that's thought taking place in a sphere outside the automatic chemical biological reflexes and processes of the brain. That's you thinking freely. Technocracy is all about the best answer. It's a fairy tale in which all humans go along with a master plan. And as for the nuts and bolts, do you really believe that if you have access to a program that teaches a foreign language, you'll instantly be able to speak that language? If the superbrain gives you a 1-second blast of information about automotive repair, do you really think you'll be able to open the hood of your car and fix it? Do you really believe you'll be able to plug into a reservoir of data about playing the piano and immediately sit down and roll out Chopin and Beethoven? Take chess. We've already seen that big computers can defeat human chess champions. Doesn't that mean you can plug into the computer's programs and become Bobby Fischer? Having access and actually doing something with that access are two very different things. Doing something means you are making choices and decisions freely. It doesn't mean you're submitting to a mechanical pattern. Technocracy is the latest place of insanity derived from the notion that you can have everything you wanted handed to you on a silver platter. I have the news at bottom. People don't want that silver platter. They want the fruits of their own efforts. They want the joy that comes from those efforts and the freely made choices. Technocracy is the latest effort to explain the genius mystery. It offers the lunatic notion that genius is a mere program that can be loaded into the brain. That's called a metaphor, and it's being taken seriously as a literal explanation. Literal. I was going to say literal. What kind of a word is that? Literal? That sounds like lizard and literal together. A literal lizard. Okay. Anyway, never mind. Talent, achievement, and creative imagination are far more interesting and marvelous than programs. They originate in non-material spaces, where the individual invents thought and energy. The matrix is the sum total of efforts to deny and bury that fact. This is why I do the work I do. Back in the late 1980s, when I met a brilliant hypnotherapist named Jack True, I changed my focus. Jack told me a simple thing. I stopped doing hypnosis because I realized new patients who were walking into my office were already hypnotized. Yeah! He didn't mean they were in a zombie-like trance. He meant that their ceaseless activity covered a core place in their consciousness that was asleep. That's what I feel like most of the day. I'm like walking around like a zombie in a trance. Dude, I wake up like that sometimes. I'm like that all day. And I'm like, what the hell's wrong with me? So I just start doing art because I can't do anything else. Anyway, in this core, people are submitting to a program about how to perceive reality. This complex program is devised to hide their basic non-material power to change reality, to invent new reality on a radical scale, because that is how the projection of mass reality is achieved, by spreading amnesia about the capacity of every individual human to create without limit. Technocracy is a mirror of that amnesia. Technocracy is a surrender to that amnesia. It's a blockbuster movie loaded with special effects that hide its paucity of real ideas. Its lack of free thought parading as advanced thinking. Its simplistic plot operating like junk food. Pleasant impact followed by vacuum and blank stare. Before you can figure out all the lies, we'll have you trapped in a new system. That's the challenge hurled at us. How will we respond? Will decide the future life on the planet Earth. Our response depends on our understanding and conviction of what we are, free and intensely creative beings or sub-machines. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Okay. Oh, sub-machines connected to the big machine. Okay, there you go. That's funny. This guy cracks me up. He's always got some good stuff going on there, I swear. So, okay, mystery guest. He flew off the handle again. He went somewhere again. Okay, so I guess I'll play a song. Be right back.
Foreign land, I'd had too much to drink, but she took my hand. Since I've been traveling alone, on a quest for fortune and fame, and through it all, my thoughts remain the same. That's never been made. We'll be together someday, down in the water we'll wait. Now I'm moving over mountains, dragging my heart like a ball and chain. And through it all, my thoughts remain the same.
I had to do that one. why am I hearing that? It sounds like a record playing. Oh, okay, that's all. I guess it was done. Anybody have that problem? It's kind of weird. It's like, I'm not talking about my bad reading habits or anything, but, when I'm reading, I understand every word I'm saying, and there's a lot of words that I can read that I read correctly, and those words that I do read correctly, it's kind of funny that I don't use those words while I'm talking in normal casual language. It's like when I'm reading, I understand it all and I can say it all, but when I talk normally, I never use those words. It's very strange. I wonder how many people do that, or how many people like me do that. It's like, because when I talk like, so layman terms, it's just terrible, and I just sound stupid sometimes, but I really do understand that stuff, which is kind of freaky. If I talked the way I could read, I'd sound a hell of a lot smarter. I've just been hanging around too many dummies all my life. Really, I have. Half my friends, oh my gosh. I don't know where I pulled them out of, but, they're probably all, living on the streets now, because they probably don't even have a job. They're so useless. Oh, never mind. I'm getting too far into that one. Yeah. So, I always tried hanging around smarter, richer people, but they never took a liking to me, which means they never were attracted to me or made friends with me. I don't know why. I think it's because I always have this long, scraggly hair. Well, it's not always scraggly. I do brush it maybe once a day. But I just look like, I guess because I look like a hippie chick. I can't help it. I just look like the 70s type of person. And I probably always will. So, I've seen older people than me that, are from around the same era, and they look like that too, They still look like the hippie kind of person, And I'm not really a hippie per se, It's like I never got into orgies and stuff like that, and I didn't get so stoned that I couldn't think about who I was or where I'm going. I mean, I would get stoned sometimes, but I wasn't like that all the time, I still, I gave it a break. Once in a while I just give it a break and not do those things, but I don't know. It's like, back in those days, I was just, I don't know. I wore the bell bottoms and, long hair. I did smoke some stuff. I mean, I just, what am I saying? I don't know. I'm just like a regular person. But if I would have cut my hair short and wore skirts and high heels all the time and maybe talked a certain way, maybe I would have attracted a different type of person. But because I really pretty much probably did belong with a different type of person, because the people that I always was associating with had about as much brains as a donkey on crack, And I really didn't deal with that well, because it was way out of my league, because, I mean, from the family that I grew up in, it was a crazy family, let's put it that way, that's for sure. But I mean, my dad, he made me make straight A's. If I didn't make straight A's, I was going to get in trouble. I mean, big time trouble. So I made straight A's so I wouldn't get in trouble. I mean, I was threatened. To make straight A's. If I don't make straight A's, you're going to be in deep shit, You're going to be in deep doo-doo, babe. So that's what I had to do. And and my parents, they had one kid, me. That was it. And we lived in a really nice house in the foothills, and we had nice cars, and went on nice vacations. We lived the good life. We were like a little bit, I'd say above, a little bit above middle class, just a tiny bit, just a notch. I mean, we weren't rich, and we weren't poor, and we weren't struggling. So, we were doing okay. But, it's just like all the guys that I ever met after that, it's like they had a hard time just holding down a job. From 1 minute to the next, they were always quitting their job or getting fired because they didn't like being told what to do. So they get mad at their boss and quit. And it's like, now what? Just stupid, worthless, just drinking and doing drugs all the time. And it just, to me, it was like I grew up. When I was 19, I grew up. I just say, like, okay, I'm grown up now. I want to be, responsible. But I get together with these guys that are irresponsible. And I'm sitting here scratching my head going, why did I pick this guy? I don't know, because I'm a doofus. I don't know. I'm supposed to be smarter than that. But I just didn't attract a man with any kind of brain capacity whatsoever. So, there you go. And I've been hanging around that type of crowd all my life. So, where did I get anything from that? No. I didn't get anything from that. I didn't get anywhere from that. And, man, I'm just babbling again, aren't I? I just do that a lot, but hey, I like to do that. I like to talk. I'm a talker. I just talk, and, I hear somebody on my chat. Let's see what you say. Hi! Where did you go? You get something to eat? I bet I made you hungry talking about chili and tacos, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of hungry too, sort of. What do you want? You want something? What you want? My dog's looking at me with sad puppy dog eyes again. What you want? Are you hungry? It's not time yet. You'll get something in a little bit, okay? You'll get something in a little bit. Don't worry. Maybe I should. No, I don't want to put you in your room, and you'll start barking and crying because I left you in there. You're going to stay here for a little while, okay, till I'm done. I'm almost done, okay? Okay. Oh, frozen. You got some frozen peaches and cream? Frozen? Are you going to eat it like that, frozen? It's going to break your tooth. Your one tooth that you got left. That's funny. I saw that the other. I saw that when I went to when I went to Eugene. There was a lot of toothless people. There's a lot of toothless people running around. I'm serious. They don't go to a dentist. I mean, they're scared or something, or they don't have dental insurance, I guess. I mean, well, I don't have dental insurance either, and I went to a dentist. I had a lot of work done to my teeth, and it cost me like $1,200, but it was really worth it, and they did an excellent job for that much money. They did the best job anybody could ever. That dentist was awesome. He was awesome, and I'm shocked. But it's like I wouldn't want to run around with no teeth in my mouth. Anyway, it'd be like kind of weird. I've seen some women do that. It's like, how could you do that? I know. Wouldn't you be embarrassed? I can't do that. I can't. That's just one thing I can't do. Run around with no teeth in my mouth. I mean, some guys that doesn't bother them as much, but women, gosh, please. I don't think so. They'd be like bald women and no teeth. That'd be pretty, huh? I'd love to kiss that. Yeah, right. Come on, man. I mean, even if I didn't have any money, I would save and scrape until I had enough money to get to the dentist and get that fixed, right? I wouldn't let it get that bad where it just let go of yourself like that. That's not good. It's not even healthy, I don't think. To let go of yourself like that. I think it's actually dangerous to have bad teeth in your mouth and stuff. It's bad for your health, and you're going to get ill from it. You know, you're going to get some other sickness from it, probably. I got a great big fat papillon sitting on my lap right now. He's a big black papillon with long legs, size bigger than my big dog's legs, which is really strange. So he's an oddball. I was looking in these. I went to the pet store today to buy some dog food and cat food, and I was looking at lizards, and I was looking at this cute little lizard. He has paw on the window of the fish tank that he was in, and he had like his little paw on the window, like, "Help me, save me! Can you take me home, please?" Oh, it was so cute. I put my finger on his paw through the cage there. I was just looking at him like, "Oh, you're so sweet." And I was looking at some other lizard. He looked like a leaf. You know, he's like a leaf lizard. I don't know what you call that thing. I don't know. I think it was a gecko, but I don't know what that was. It was a leaf lizard. And I saw the little what do you call those things? Weasels? No, not weasels. Oh, what do you call it? Ferrets. Little ferrets. They were all scrammed up together today. They were like all piled up in one little cage together. Like there was this little thing inside their cage, and they were just all in there. They must have been cold. And then I looked at the cats. There was a few cats in there. There's like two little black kittens all curled up together. They were cute. And there was this really pretty calico cat. Oh man, was I tempted to grab that cat because he was so beautiful. He was a full-on calico cat, full on. But I put my finger in his cage, and he started licking at my finger, and then he went to bite my finger. I was like, why do cats want to bite me lately? Is there something about me that they want to bite me? Oh, I'm really getting freaked out. It's like, okay, you want to bite me. Why? Everybody's trying to bite me. What's wrong? Maybe I taste good. I don't know. Something's really weird about the animals wanting to bite me lately. I gotta wear long sleeve. I'm gonna have to wear long sleeve thick jackets so they can't bite me. Well, last night my cat scratched me real bad, and I was wearing a sweater. And thank God I was wearing the sweater. At least it was a little bit of protection, but he still scratched me all the way through the sweater. I had a big scratch. It was bleeding. I had Band-Aids and stuff all over my bathroom. I mean, I was just tearing this stuff open. I had stuff all over the counter. I was trying to cover this up. And I finally found a Band-Aid big enough to fit over it because it was a huge scratch. I'd say about 2 inches long, and the little Band-Aids were too small to cover it. So I finally found one that was long enough because that thing was really bleeding. It was bleeding through the Band-Aid. It was really bad. I almost needed stitches, man. That was bad. So, I'm saying, what else? What else did I do in there? I forgot. And, darn it, I forgot what else I was going to say. Anyway. Oh my gosh. This dog is all scrunched up on his... What did you do? You're choking yourself, you dummy. Okay, let me unleash you first here. Okay? My dog is all tangled up. He's sitting on my lap, but his leash got all tangled up in the chair. There we go. Now I got it. Okay, is that better? Poor dog choking himself. Man, you are just not so smart, are you? Oh yeah, I was looking at the books with the dogs, and I was looking at the papillons, and they were all like little dinky little dogs, and this dog is like twice as big as those regular papillons. He looks like a papillon because he's got those little butterfly ears, the hair that comes out like a butterfly when he perks his ears up, and it looks like little butterfly ears, and he's got a real fluffy tail, but he's really big, and he's all black. He's totally all black, and the papillons, they're usually like brown and white. Most of them are. Man, your hair is all tangled up. Look at that. What did you do? You're just a mess today, aren't you? Boy, I go shopping. Look what I come home to. That's fun. So, yeah. I was looking at all kinds of cool dogs. Man, I really want some of those dogs. I mean, I went to I want one of those really fluffy little tiny ones. It's really fluffy. And they got some dogs. They look like they got dreidels on their hair. Dreidel dogs. I don't know what they call those things. I really want a Siberian Husky with blue eyes really bad. Oh my gosh. I love those dogs. They are so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I want a dog that's got real soft fur. That would be cool. My big dog, she's beautiful, but her furs are kind of rough, you know? Rough dog. She's like, well, they think that she's they're confused, I think. They think that she's a Australian cattle dog, but she doesn't look like an Australian cattle dog. She looks more like, well, she's part dingo, I know that. And dingo's a wild dog in Australia, except she doesn't have round ears. She got normal looking ears. Almost looks like a German Shepherd face in a way. But she's all orange, and she's medium size. And when she stands up, I guess she's not very tall. She's like only half the size of me when she stands up. So, but she's pretty hefty duty. She weighs about 75 pounds, but she's 65, 70 pounds, but she's actually too fat. But I'm supposed to put her on a diet. But I haven't put her on a diet yet. Shame on me. So, okay. I think I'm going to... I still got more songs to play, so... I don't want to end the show yet without playing my songs, so I'm going to play some songs first. Okay. Be right back.
You wish you had a word to
Welcome back to the UnKnown show. Ooh. So, what are we going to talk about now? You want to say something? Do you? Do you want to say something? Huh? Say something. Say something. Say something. You're just looking at me. Like you're just enjoying lap time, huh? You're just enjoying lap time? Yeah, I know. My dog is very quiet. We're very quiet tonight. That's good, though. Yeah, we don't want a bunch of barking during the show. That's why I like to do shows at nighttime, so my dogs aren't barking while they're in the room, because my neighbors constantly make noise. That's all they ever do. I want to throw something at them sometimes so bad. I swear, my neighbors, it's like just one house, the neighbors, I mean, it's like they have like 15 to 25 cars at their house, like almost all the time. And I'm just thinking, does that woman what does she do? Like, she constantly cooks and cleans, probably for not just her husband, but for all her friends. And like, it's only in a 2-bedroom house. How can they where are they putting all these people? And in the wintertime especially, they can't be sitting outside. It's kind of cold to be sitting outside right now. So they're all stuffed in this one house. I'm like, I don't get it. I think they're drug addicts or drug dealers or something. I'm not really sure. Because they're kind of like hillbilly in a way. I think they're from Idaho or something like that originally. But they're kind of strange. But they're moving anyway, so I'm just praying for the day that they move. It's like, move already. They're just ignoring. They're annoying, very annoying people. They're the ones I told you about, that when they get out of their car, they slam like 12 car doors instead of 4 or 5. They slam it at least 12, 13, 14 times. It's like, oh, come on. How many times do you have to slam the damn doors? It's like, I think they do it on purpose. They know that everybody's listening, and they just want to be. They always make some kind of noise over there. They're annoying. I don't know. So anyway, I gotta get off my neighbors because I'm like really mean about that. Because I'm pretty quiet, you know. I'm like usually in my back room, just quiet all day, not making any noise. And if I play the radio, it's usually or any music. It's usually back here. Nobody really hears it from out on the street. It's like, this isn't a great big stereo system. It's just got 2 little, speakers attached to my computer. It's not. It's kind of loud, but loud for the house. But it doesn't. The noise doesn't go outside the house. It's not that loud. But it's loud enough. But I'm not like playing concerts. I'm not slamming doors. I'm not. One day I went outside. This is funny too, because I told you these people make noise constantly, right? One day I go outside, my dogs were playing, and it was daytime, and they were playing outside. It was probably like around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and my dog starts barking, and I'm like, I'm thinking, they're just playing, right? And the kid across the street, he's a teenager, he starts telling my dog, tell dog, shut up. He's like, shut up, shut up, shut up. He keeps telling the dog, shut up. And I'm like, looking at him like, you're telling my dog to shut up, and he hardly ever comes outside and barks at all, ever. And you're telling my dog to shut up, and you're the guys that are making noise all the time. I mean, they're constantly making noise, And I get my dog out there one time making noise, and they're getting all excited about my dog. I'm like, oh, brother. So they're kind of, they moved in like 2 years ago, and I don't even talk to them. I've never talked to them. I don't like them at all. Naughty me. I'm so bad. No, I mean, I moved into like a retirement home, and pretty much. And these people are just like, they're younger. I mean, they're like late 40s, and around late 40s, I guess, but they have like 3 kids. But they're just really crazy people. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not used to this stuff, so. But listen to me, I'm such a picky little, snotty little thing, aren't I? I don't mean to be. I really don't. Like I said, I was raised an only child. There you go. Spoiled little, snotty-nosed little brat. That's me. Mm-hmm. I could be nice, though. I really am nice. Let's put it this way. I'm snotty. I'm bitchy. I complain about people when they do things like that. But I also cry over people, and I feel for people. I feel for people that I don't know. I cry for people I don't know. You know. So it's not like I'm mean all the time or anything like that. I know some women that are so mean. They constantly bitch all day long, every day, every single day about every little thing. And it's like, and I know guys that can't stand living with them, but they do. I made up my mind a long time ago that I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be a woman like that. A woman that would chase her man away because she's constantly bitching. So I don't do that. I just don't. It's not a good thing. Guys hate it too. They do. They hate that. Women whining and bitching all day. Listen to me. I shouldn't be talking like this on the radio. I'm like talking. It's like talking on the phone, you know. I'm just yabbering away. Well, you know, sometimes that's what radio shows are about, I guess, right? And we read our articles and then we talk about stuff. I mean, geez, the radio show that's over here on the radio, they sit there and they make crank calls all the time to places, and they go to businesses and they do weird stuff at businesses. Like one guy, I think I told you about that. One guy, he went into a bathroom and called on a phone, on a cell phone, and ordered a pizza to be delivered to the bathroom. I'm serious. And then when it came, and he was already out of the bathroom. He was somewhere else, and they were trying to find him. It was funny. I don't know. They do some weird crank stuff like that. You know, it's a radio show. I don't know. Oh, what's this? Well, that could be true. That's not anything to laugh about, but yeah, you know, well, I had a dad till I was 12 years old, so you know, I had most of my growing up years anyway. But you know, when I was a teenager, I think I really needed him when I was a teenager. You know, and you know, when I grew up and got older, I just really needed him around, and that really did suck. But yeah, okay, here's a mystery guest article here. It says, growing up without a father can permanently alter the brain. Fatherless children are more likely to grow up angry and turn to drugs. That's www.dailymail.co.uk. And it's about this fatherless children and brain problems. Turn angry and turn into drugs. Oh boy, my mom just hates people on drugs. You should hear her carry on. And I'm sitting there on the other side of the phone. I'm thinking, Mom, you don't know how many drugs I took. I mean, I did. But, you know, when I was a teenager in high school, everybody was doing that stuff. There was some people that didn't. That was really rare in my hometown. Everybody was doing that stuff in my hometown. Everybody, in fact, my hometown, not one person didn't smoke. Okay? Everybody in the whole damn town smoked. I'm serious. I sometimes looked around just for that. Sometimes I looked around to see if everybody was smoked. Everybody smoked. I never saw one person that didn't smoke in that town. I think it's because there wasn't anything to do in that town, for one thing. everybody got married at a young age in that town. For another, everybody got married like in their teens because there wasn't anything to do. You know, that town like shut down at 10 o'clock at night, and everybody was in bed, even the older people and even the middle-aged people, even the 20-year-olds and the 30-year-olds. Everything was closed at 10. There was some bars that were open for the bar people, and, you know, that was about it. That's all you could do is get drunk and smoke and get married and have kids. It's, like, ridiculous, you know? That's why I was glad to move out of there. When I went to California, I found a town. Well, actually, there were many towns that were all connected, and it made one huge town. It was kind of funny, too, because you go down the street, and you go into another town. You go down the street a little further and go into another town. Go down the street a little further, go down another town. It was, like, all connected. It was, like, one huge town. And the one street would turn into different names, you know. It would be the same street, but it would just turn into different names as it went on. It was so surreal, unreal. It was kind of weird. But it's like you could drive around if you didn't want to, you know, party or anything like that. You could just drive around all night long. You'd go from Orange County to LA and then back, you know, and just drive around everywhere and just look at all the stuff. And it was so lit up, you know, it was all lit up, and so, you know, it was easy to see where you were going, and you could drive all night. And sometimes I'd get tired and I wouldn't be able to get home, and I'd just pull into a 7-Eleven and just lock on my doors and have the stereo on and the heater or the air conditioner or whatever running, and have the car running and be sleeping, and I'd just I'd rent a Camaro or something, and then I just put the seat back all the way and just sleep right there at the 7-Eleven. Nobody ever bothered me. So it was weird. I used to do that though. I used to work for a rental car agency, and I used to just rent cars for a week sometimes and just drive them around. Find something to do, right? And then I just, you know, I used to go to house parties. Yeah, I used to do that too, you know, in my younger days. And I had a lot of fun, you know. Ow, my foot's asleep. Ouch. I hate when your foot goes to sleep. When my dog's on my leg, and that's when my foot's asleep. Oh, I hate that. Pins and needles. Oh, God. Well, at least I'm not having hot flashes today. That's a first. Yesterday was like hell. I thought I was in hell because it was just one hot flash after another, and they just weren't stopping. And then today, nothing. You know what it is? I didn't eat anything yet today. Maybe that's why I have hot flashes. Maybe after I eat, I'll start having them. Oh, great. Food is a killer, isn't it? That's it. No. Well, bad food is killer. That's for sure. So now it's exhale? Yeah, it's exhale. Exhale! I'm here to exhale. Exhale. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Let's exhale. Let's all get down the floor and exhale. What's his Simmons? What's his name? Simmons. What's his name? Simmons. You know the Simmons guy with the curly red hair? That cracks me up. Oh, what's his first name? The Simmons guy. Richard Simmons. Yeah, okay. I just saw him the other day on some video, and he was really weird. He's still weird. Oh yeah, he was talking to some guy, and he was crawling over the desk and telling the guy, that he wanted to crawl over the desk and just get all over him. I'm like, okay, I don't know. Is he gay? Maybe he is gay. I don't know. He sure acts like it. I don't know. Oh, I shouldn't talk like that. I keep forgetting I'm on a radio show. I keep thinking I'm on a telephone. I'm not on a telephone, and I should be careful what I say. Ow! You're poking me now. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Huh? Why are you doing that? You little monster. You little monsters. You're so cute. You're so cute. I'm going to dress up this dog for winter. I got him a little leather jacket. Well, it's not real leather. It's like fake leather. Looks like leather, but it's not the real McCoy. If you got the real leather for a dog, that'd be kind of stupid, because if he outgrows it, then you'd be out the money, right? But I got him a little fake leather jacket. Looks really cute. I don't know if you'll see it on him, though, because he's a black dog, so you won't really see it much unless you get right up on him and see it. But yeah, I'm going to dress him up for winter because he gets cold. Even though he's got long fur, though. So I don't know how cold. He acts like he gets cold all the time, though, and he's got long fur. So how can he get cold? I don't know. Maybe because he's a little dog. I should take a walk. Oh, take a walk with him in the rain. No, tomorrow it's going to snow. If it snows, we're all going to go outside and play in the snow. The dogs love that. Especially my big dog. She knows it's going to snow. She went outside today and she was bouncing around like a rabbit, like a jackrabbit. She was bouncing around. I haven't seen her do that in a long time because she's got arthritis. And to see her bouncing around and jumping up and down like she was, I was like, oh my gosh, she's feeling great today. So I'm happy for her that she's feeling better. I don't know why she was feeling better all of a sudden, but boing, 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 she's just having a good old time. Did you find your cat yet, Mystery? The missing cat? Mystery has a mystery cat story to tell. He has missing cats. His cats are running off and he doesn't know where they're going. Well, maybe somebody's feeding them filet mignon cat food over next door or something, and they'd rather go over there. You know? I mean, you don't know. See, animals, especially cats, sometimes they do run off. Or some cats run off for days. Some of them run off for years. I don't know. Some of them don't come back. That's the way the cats are, you know. Dogs, too. Dogs will run off on you, too. This dog that I have that's sitting on my lap is a runaway. When they found him, they found him just walking down the street all alone. And didn't have any dog tags or nothing. So he ran away from somebody. And I'm glad to say, coming from next door a few days ago. Uh-huh. Yeah, see, I told you. They're probably feeding him filet mignon cat food over there. Or no, maybe they're feeding him real salmon or something. They put out a great big piece of salmon and said, here you go, kitty, kitty. You know, somebody's spoiling him over there. That's what it is. Somebody's spoiling him. Or they use their Thanksgiving turkey and they're eating pieces of turkey over there. I'm sure they're loving that. My cat outside, I fed him a whole bowl of turkey, and within minutes it was gone. Minutes, he wanted more. And I fed him a whole little round plastic bowl. You know, those little round plastic bowls are pretty big, and I just chowed it down, and then he wanted more, and I'm just looking at him like, you're kidding me, right? I've never seen a cat eat that much all at one time. I don't know where it goes. And he's really skinny, too, so figure that one out. I don't know. So, I'm about ready to cut the show off, so I'm going to play a couple more songs, and then I'm going to get out of here. So, here's another song.
Tonight, I won't bring you back till the morning light. We'll both ride off and find each other's eye. You got me going round and round and round, and I can't stop. You got me going round and round and round, and I can't stop. You got me going round. Round and round, and I can't stop. You got just can't be found. My joints are melting down. The world is spinning around. You got me going round and round and round, and I can't stop. You got me going round and round and round, and I can't stop. You got me going round and round and round, and I can't stop. You got me going round and round and round. I can't stop. You got me going round and round and round, and I can't stop. You got me going round and round and round, and I can't stop.
Ah. Okay, one more song and I'm gonna be out of here. Let's see, right there. Okay. You have been listening to the Unknown Show with Kra-Z Wren-A. We'll see you guys another time soon. Okay. Tomorrow it's gonna snow. Woohoo! Love y'all. See ya. Bye.